Hello, I'm Charlotte the Magpie. Welcome to my channel. So, I've recently returned to social media after a whole month off. Yep, a whole month. Which to some people will be like, yeah, well, it's not a big deal, is it? But for me, that's a big deal because I run my businesses, my subscription box business online. I'm a sponsored vlogger for Channel Mum. And I also run events and workshops and all those kind of things. Plus, I update my Instagram, my Facebook with things that I'm thinking, what I'm doing, etc. every single day. So to not be sharing anything for the whole of August is a huge deal. So I wanted to kind of share with you some reasons why you should do it too. Now, I'm not saying do it for a month because that's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But I am saying maybe try couple of days, a weekend, even a week. You know, you never know. You never know. It could be doing something amazing for you. So I wrote some reasons down. I started off with 5 and now I've come to 8. So, reason number 1 to have a break from social media. It'll help stop those physical symptoms. Now, I don't know if you might not know what I'm on about, but for me, I kind of get this claw hand. I get a claw hand, which is from kind of being on my mobile phone, going like this all the time. And then I get kind of a bad neck, which is from kind of looking down whilst I'm doing it. And have you ever had the vibrating leg syndrome? You know, where you can just strolling along and you're like, oh, my leg. Oh, it's my phone, And you look and there's nothing. No message or anything. And it's that kind of, your body's doing something. Your body wants that kind of reward of, oh, there's a message. Oh, there's something for me. Oh, you're important. This kind of interesting thing. And you get into kind of a really weird cycle when you're using your phone a lot. So having a break kind of helps to kind of ease those symptoms a little bit. As well as, have you ever had that thing where if you haven't been on it for a while and then you kind of look and then suddenly you can feel that kind of panic rising? Now, it might just be me because I have a lot to do, but I get this kind of panic rising feeling as I'm kind of looking, going, and then suddenly my brain's going, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, why are you doing this, why are you doing that? And it blows my mind. So, number 2 is you'll gain a lot more free time. Now, my break was over August. So, as a mother of 5, free time, it's a joke, it's a blooming joke, free time. But what I gained was my family time. So my time belongs to my children. So for August, so my phone, it was like a choice, phone or children, who's going to have to go? My phone had to go. So my time was used up with feeding them, you know, 15 times a day, those kind of things. But, you know, you probably haven't got 5 children. So you will gain some time so you can read a book, watch a film without going, oh, I'm doing this, you know, that triple screening thing. Like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. Actually kind of stay present in what you're doing or find something new and interesting to do. Okay, number 3, it's going to improve your self-esteem. So if you're a big fan of Instagram like I am, you probably spend a lot of time looking at really fit people or people eating really delicious healthy meals, and it makes you feel a bit rubbish actually, because you're just like, oh, I do that, I can do that, and then you'd be like, oh no, I'm not going to do that, I ain't got time now because I've spent an hour looking at Instagram, looking at all this stuff. So I spend a lot of time looking like coming up to summer, you know, looking at all these people in their bikinis, and I'm thinking, oh god, I don't look like that in my bikini. So I noticed, you know, whilst I had the break, not looking at it in bikini, when I looked at myself in the bikini, I didn't really have a kind of comparison. I'm like, yeah, it's all right. I'm not going to look at 20 other people looking amazing in their bikinis. It's just me. So you get a bit of an ease, you know, you get a bit more self-esteem. And there's that thing, you know, like comparison is the thief of joy. So when you're looking at other people posting all their amazing pictures, their amazing meals, their amazing holidays and stuff, and you're like, oh, I'm not going there today. I'm not going to the Caribbean today. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, and it just makes you feel a bit rubbish, doesn't it? So improve your self-esteem and get rid of that competition as well. You know, that competition to have the best, most interesting looking life. If you're not on social media, there isn't a competition. You're not going to get your old camera out and get it all printed out at the, God, what do they even call it, the developers? I can't even remember. See, there's a slight problem with having the one off is your brain don't work anymore because you're not used to having to explain yourself in actual proper words. But yeah, you know what I mean. You don't get your pictures printed out and go, look what I've been doing, look what I've been doing. Just don't do that, sir. There's no competition, there's no nothing. Number 4, gain clarity. Now, because I've just spoken a lot of rubbish, you're going to go, clarity, you sure, Charlotte? And I think it's because I've done it over August. I think my clarity has not come in the same way because I've been so busy dealing with other people, my children, emotions, holidays, all those kind of things. I haven't gained as much clarity as I would like. But I feel like within the normal kind of, the normal life, if you have a weekend off or something, you're going to get a bit more space to gain clarity. So, but, I remembered now. It has, my clarity, I can't even speak. How can I talk about clarity? Okay, so it's helped me decide what I want to look at. So when I went over to Instagram, I just went for things that I really wanted to look at. I didn't bother scrolling. I was just like, when I came back on, I was like, oh, I want to see what they're up to. I want to see what they've done. And then I think, according to my thing, I'm following like over 3,000 people. To be honest, I'm not really interested in 3/4 of them. So it's a sign that I need to do some editing of my life, editing of what I see, editing of what kind of comes up, because seeing kind of stuff that you're not interested in again and again and again, it's not useful, it's not serving me. Right, so yeah, gain clarity, refine what you are looking for. Number 5, sleep better. Now again, this goes alongside the kind of physical symptoms things, so the kind of panic rising, you know, if you see a big drama going off just before you go to bed online, and then you get that adrenaline, and then you're like, oh, I can't sleep, and then you start to worry, you're fretting about it, those kind of things. And there is a kind of thing about the blue light as well. If you're looking on your phone really late at night, that blue light kind of disrupts your brain a little bit and can stop you from sleeping. I turn mine down. I'm not sure if it works, but I do. It's my kind of, my day-to-day, I turn the blue filter, still not speaking, I turn the blue light down. Okay, I'll just leave it at that, you know what I mean. But yeah, you should sleep better when you're not being on social media. Number 6, focus more. Now, I put focus more stroke dream more because I did it in August, I wasn't focusing. I knew I didn't want to do any work. I didn't want to kind of concentrate on any kind of thing like that. Or when I wanted to spend more time dreaming. So when we were having like long car journeys, instead of, you know, flicking through the phone, going, oh, what's this going on? I just sat and stared. Sometimes I fell asleep. A lot of the time I drooled, but I had time to kind of dream and ponder and kind of consider things rather than, you know, being distracted, rather than having that constant distraction, something else to do. So that was useful. Number 7. Now, so this number 7's talking about more to talk about with real life conversations. So if you ever had met up with a friend and you go, oh, when I went to so and so the day, and they were like, oh yeah, I saw it online, and you're like, oh, okay. And then you're like, oh, well, I did this, and they're like, oh yeah, I saw that. And then I was like, it kind of stops your conversations because they're like, they've seen it. They know what you've been doing. They've seen the video. They've seen the live update. They've seen the pictures. They've heard the kind of before, the after, and all that. So when you come to talk to your friends, it's like, oh, not much to say because they've seen it all. They know exactly what you've done, and vice versa. So not having it online, they don't have a clue what you're doing. I actually had a message from a friend, and she said, "Oh, I'll see you at so and so, but I need to catch up on your life beforehand," because she's so used to knowing exactly what I've done. She's asking, she wants the details. I'm hoping it's interesting enough. But yeah, so that's going to, so it makes your real life conversations more interesting. So that's a really good bonus, that. I'm enjoying that one. And finally for number 8, I think that's actually quite a lot more. I think I could go on a lot here. And I think I also want to do a video of reasons why you should be on social media, because I'd like to do the flip side of both things, you know, because there's good and bad in all of it. But yeah, number 8, I've written it down, is it helps you reconnect with partners and friends and family and the people you're with. Helps you kind of have new conversations with them, because if like on your normal day, you know, you get home from wherever you've been. You get on your phone, you start to browse, your partner might come home and then he gets on his phone, or your kids get home, they're on their phone, you're all browsing. You're not talking, you're not having a conversation, you're not finding out what the other person's been doing the day. You know, you haven't got time to kind of explore what their dreams are or anything. So by not having the phones, not having the social media, you're actually forced to talk to your own partners and your own children. I know it's an outrage. And you know what? It takes some practice. Because at first you might be like, what did you have for lunch? There's no documented method of me looking for it, so I'm going to have to actually ask you the question. So yes, that's another kind of bonus. So I think all these things like are really good arguments for having a social media break. And I really think you should give it a try. And I'm pleased that I did mine. I'm still kind of integrating into the world. I can't remember how I actually live. But, you know, that's mainly to do with the holidays and not the social media break. But yeah, if you decide to give it a go, let me know below. I'd be really interested to kind of hear how yours went and if you enjoyed it and if you think it's worthwhile. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.